Hello, and welcome to Fitness at the Plaza presented by BlueShield of Northeastern New York. I'm Charmaine, and I'm with the New York State Office of General Services, and we're excited for you to be here for Fall Flow with the Hot Yoga Spot. Before we get started, I would like to just give you a friendly reminder about our health and safety plan. We want folks to come out and have a good time, but your safety is our priority. If you'd like to see a full copy of our health and safety plan, go online at empirestateplaza.ny.gov. Also, I want to give a big shout out to BlueShield of Northeastern New York. With their help, this free fitness program is possible. And now, I'm going to turn it over to Kirsten so we can get started.
Hi guys, how is everyone today? I just wanted to say thank you all for being here today, and of course thank you to BlueShield of Northeastern New York for putting on this event every year and bringing it back this year. My name's Kirsten. I'm an instructor at the Hot Yoga Spot. Today's practice will be a 60-minute all levels vinyasa flow, so I'll be offering plenty of modifications throughout the practice, so feel free to take those at any time. And as always, just know you can always take a break if you need. Come down to a seat, come down to a child's pose, take a drink, wipe off, whatever you need. We'll get started in a seat today. So bring the shins to cross comfortably. Hands down to the lap, palms facing up or down. Close the eyes. Start to release any tension you may be holding in your body. Wiggle out the fingers and the toes a few times. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Relax the muscles in your forehead. Unclench your jaw. Start to tune into the natural rhythm of your breath. Feeling the chest rise with each inhale and fall with each exhale. Slowly start to flutter the eyes open. Bring some movement back into the body. And on your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Reach to the crown of the head. Then exhale to twist over to the left side, bringing the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips tented behind you. Gaze turns over the left shoulder. Twist a little bit deeper on each exhale. Take one more inhale and exhale. Start to bring it back through center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right fingertips tented behind you. Gaze turned over the right shoulder. Use the exhale to twist a little bit deeper. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Bring the hands back down to the lap. And from here we'll take a few rounds of a seated cat-cow. So on the inhale, you'll press the chest forward, arch the back, lift the gaze. Exhale to round the back, draw navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the back, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back, draw navel to spine. And take a few of these at your own pace, continuing to move with the breath. Maybe start to add in some movement, making a few little hip circles, continuing to move with the breath. Take one more deep inhale. and exhale. Return to a neutral spine, and from here take the left leg out long. Right knee will stay bent, right foot connected to the inside of the left thigh. Once you're here, tent both fingertips on either side of the left leg, sit up tall, and slowly start to crawl the hands forward, folding over the left leg. You can maintain a slight bend in the knee if that's more comfortable. Slowly start to crawl the hands back in toward the body. Once you've come back up to a seat, place the right hand just outside of the right thigh. And on an inhale, press into the right hand, bridge up onto the right shin, lifting the left arm up and behind you for a gate pose. Create length through the left side body. And take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly roll the hips all the way back down to the mat. From here, take the right leg long, bend the left knee, connecting left foot to inner right thigh. Tent the fingertips on either side of the right leg, and slowly start to crawl the hands forward, folding over the right leg. Maintaining a bend in the right knee if that makes the stretch more accessible. Slowly start to crawl the hands back in toward the body. Come back up to a seat. Then take the left hand just outside of the left thigh. On an inhale, press into the left hand, bridge up onto the left shin. Reach the right arm up for a gate pose. Creating more length through the right side body. Take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly lower the hips back down to the mat. From here, cross both shins, then place the hands in front of you on the mat. Start to shift forward onto the knees, coming into a tabletop. Hands are positioned just under the shoulders, knees just below the hips. And once you're here, start to shift the weight over to the right wrist, and around over to the left wrist. Just taking some circles in one direction, and then back in the other direction. Start to recenter the weight, coming back into a tabletop. From here, place the right hand on the mat just beneath the nose. Then on an inhale, lift the left arm up toward the sky. You can circle out the wrist a few times. And then start to take some big circles with the left arm, creating the movement from the shoulder joint. If you're comfortable, maybe the left arm starts to wrap around the back, fingers wiggling toward the right hip crease. Take an inhale, start to re-elevate the left arm. Then on the exhale, start to feed the left arm through the space between the right arm and the torso, rolling down onto the left shoulder. The right hand can stay right where it is, or maybe the right fingertips start to crawl forward, coming onto tented fingertips. Start to crawl the fingertips back in, and press into the right hand, and place the left hand back down to the mat. Move the right hand, or the left hand, in so it comes just beneath the nose. Then on the inhale, lift the right arm. Circle out the right wrist. And then start to take some big circles with the right arm. If you're comfortable, the right arm can come to wrap behind the back, fingers wiggling toward the left hip crease. And on the inhale, start to re-elevate the arm if you took the half bind. Then exhale, feed the right arm through the space between the torso and the left arm, rolling down onto the right shoulder. Left hand can stay right where it is. And maybe the left fingertips start to crawl forward. Start to crawl the left hand back in, then push into the left hand, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Once you're back in your tabletop, slowly start to crawl the hands in toward the body, coming all the way up onto the knees. And from here we'll take one round of a gentle camel. So the hands can come to the hips. And on the inhale, reach up tall through the crown of the head, slowly start to lean the torso back. Head can relax back if it's comfortable. Take one more inhale and exhale. Start to relift the torso, moving it back through center. Place the hands back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. You can take a few moments here to pedal out the feet, drawing one heel down toward the mat, then the other. Maybe swaying the hips from side to side a few times, getting comfy here in your down dog. Maybe you start to shake out the legs, release any stagnant energy you may be holding in the body. And when you're comfortable, start to come into stillness. Feel all 10 fingers root down firmly into the mat, staying strong through the arms, strong through the shoulders. Feel the hips elevate up toward the sky, but feel the heels of the feet energize down toward the mat. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to come up onto your tiptoes. And from here, slowly tiptoe your way all the way to the top of the mat. When you get to the top of the mat, heel to the feet out to about hips distance. Take a slight bend in the knees and start to hang the torso forward over the thighs, coming into a ragdoll. Hands can reach for opposite elbows, or maybe they interlace behind the neck. Allowing this to be a decompression for the spine rather than a deep forward fold. If this is a lot on the hamstrings right now, you can deepen the bend in the knees. Slowly swaying from side to side, releasing tension in the spine. Keeping the knees bent, start to bring the hands down to the mat. And from here, slowly start to lengthen the legs, coming into a forward fold. Hands can come up onto the shins if it's more comfortable. Or maybe the hands start to wrap behind the ankles. On the inhales, create a little bit of length. On the exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale to create some length. Exhale, fold to your deepest and hold here for just a moment. On your next inhale, press into the feet, slowly roll up to stand, bone by bone. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Bring the hands down by the sides, palms facing forward. And slowly close the eyes. Coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. It's a slightly audible breath, placing a slight constriction at the back of the throat. In through the nose, and out through the nose. When you move with the breath, you move with intention. And when you move with intention, you move with the moment. You open up a space for yourself to be fully present. If at any point during the practice your mind starts to wander, or you get overwhelmed, frustrated, know you can always recenter, refocus, ground yourself through the simple act of taking an inhale and an exhale. The breath allows us to come back to the present moment, to come back to ourselves. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Reach up tall through the hands and the crown of the head. Exhale, bring the palms together, hands to heart center, and fold over the thighs. On the inhale, lift the heart, half lift. Exhale, place the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. Take an inhale here. Then on the exhale, slowly lower down to the knees. Untuck the toes, bend the elbows, lower all the way down to the mat. On the inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest for cobra pose. Exhale, lower all the way back down. We'll take a few rounds of cobra here. So inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest a little bit higher. Exhale, lower all the way back down. This time, take the hands out a little bit wider, coming onto tented fingertips. We'll take a few rounds of cobra from here. So inhale, press into the fingertips, lift the chest. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. And one more, press into the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, lower all the way back down to the mat. Bring the hands back in by the shoulders. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look toward the hands. And on the exhale, step the feet forward in between the hands. On the inhale, draw the heart forward, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, press into the feet, sweep the arms overhead, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center and fold. Inhale, half lift, draw the heart forward. Exhale, place the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower down to the knees. Untuck the toes, bend the elbows, lower the torso down. Inhale, press into the hands, cobra pose. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale, step the feet forward. Inhale, half lift, draw the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, press into the feet, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center and fold. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. Take an inhale. And exhale, knees down, lie down, or chaturanga this time. Press into the feet, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. We'll take one more round of our sun salutation A. Inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale, step the feet forward. Inhale, half lift, draw the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, press into the feet, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center and fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, place the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. Take an inhale. And exhale, knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. And we'll all meet back in a downward facing dog. Once you're back in your downward facing dog, scooch the hands out to the outsides of the mat, then take hold of the outer edges of the mat. You may need to take a slight bend in the knees, and once you do, start to melt the chest forward toward the mat. Allowing the chest to open, the shoulders to open. Sinking down a little bit deeper on each exhale. And slowly start to crawl the hands back down to the mat. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up, left toes dialing down toward the mat. On the exhale, step the left foot forward to the inside of the left thumb. Slowly lower down onto the right knee, untuck the right toes, and lift the torso. You can bring the hands to the hips and slowly start to sink into the left hip. Once you're comfortable here, sweep the arms overhead, coming into your Anjaneyasana. On the inhale, reach the fingertips a little bit higher. Start to lean the torso back, opening up through the chest. Settle in on the exhale. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Lean back a little bit further. Exhale, settle in. And one more. Inhale, reach a little bit taller. Lean back a little bit deeper. Exhale, settle in. And start to lift the torso, bring it back through center. From here, bring the palms together, hands to heart center. Then twist the torso over to the left, hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Feel the pressure between the knee and the elbow. Allow yourself to open the chest further toward the left. Gaze can turn up over the left shoulder if it's comfortable. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Take both hands to frame the left foot. Then tuck the right toes, press up onto the ball of the right foot. And on the inhale, sweep the arms up into a high lunge. Feel the back of the right knee crease energize up toward the sky, maybe coming up a little bit higher onto the ball of the right foot. And on the inhale, reach a little bit higher. Start to lean the torso back. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Lean back a little bit further. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Start to lift the torso. Draw the hands into heart center. And from here, step the right foot forward to meet the left. On the inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up into your chair pose. Once you're here, you can take a few cat-cow-like movements of the spine, finding a positioning that's comfortable. Once you're there, feel the weight in the heels of the feet, maybe peeling the toes off the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw the hands into heart center. Then start to twist over to the left, hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, opening up toward the left side. We'll start to move with the breath here. So on the inhale, lift the arms up back into your chair pose. And on the exhale, twist over to the right side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. And one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left and hold. Gaze can turn up over the left shoulder. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Place both hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into a plank pose. And take your flow. Knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift the right leg, right toes dial down toward the mat. And on the exhale, step the right foot forward to the inside of the right thumb. Slowly lower down onto the left knee, untuck the left toes, lift the torso, bring the hands to the hips. And for a moment, start to sink into the right hip. And when you're comfortable, the arms can elevate. Use the inhale to reach a little bit higher. Start to lean the torso back, opening up through the chest. Settle in on the exhale. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Lean back a little bit more. Exhale, settle in. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Start to lift the torso. Then draw the hands into heart center. Twist over to the right side, hooking the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Opening the chest up toward the right. Gaze can turn up over the right shoulder. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Take both hands to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes, press up onto the ball of the left foot. And on an inhale, sweep the arms up into your high lunge on the right side. Feeling the back of the left knee crease energize up toward the sky, maybe coming up a little bit higher onto the ball of the left foot. And on the inhale, reaching up a little bit higher, starting to lean the chest back. Inhale, reach a little bit higher, lean back a little bit further. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Start to bring the torso back to center. Draw the hands into heart center. Then step the left forward to meet the right, the top of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up into your chair pose. And we'll continue to move with the breath. So on the inhale, you'll lift up. Exhale to twist over to the right side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist to the left. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right and hold here. Opening the chest further toward the right side. Gaze turned up over the right shoulder if it's comfortable. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. And take your flow. Knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. On your next inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot to the inside of the left thumb. This time, inhale to sweep the arms right up into your high lunge. We'll stay here for just a moment. Take an inhale, lift a little bit higher. Then on the exhale, draw the hands into heart center. Start to twist over to the left side, hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. If you're comfortable here in the twist, maybe the arms start to split. Left arm pointed down toward the mat. Left arm up toward the sky. Maybe the left arm starts to wrap around the back. Fingers wiggling toward the right hip crease. And slowly start to bring it back through center. Back into your high lunge, re-elevate the arms. And on an inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Sit down into your chair pose for just another moment. I know you all hate me. I know chair pose is everyone's favorite. I see all the smiles. Maybe start to come onto the toes here if you feel comfortable. Inhale to create some length. Exhale to sit a little bit deeper down into your chair. Inhale, create some length. Exhale, sit to your deepest and hold. Take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly start to relax everything back down to the mat. Shake out the legs for a second. Shake out the arms. And from here, we'll set up for a twist. So there's a couple different variations of this. The arms will elevate. The left knee will draw into the chest. From here, you can start to open the torso toward the left side. Right arm facing the front of the mat, left arm facing the back. If you're comfortable here, maybe the right hand starts to reach for the outer edge of the left foot, and then the left leg starts to extend forward. Gaze can start to turn over the left shoulder if you're comfortable. So let's start. Reach the arms overhead, draw the left knee in toward the chest, and then start to open up toward the left side. If you're feeling comfortable here, maybe the right hand reaches for the outside of the left foot. Left leg extends forward. Great variations, everyone. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to bring it back through center. Bring the left foot down to the mat. Hands to heart center and fold. Hands can come down to the mat, to the shins, wherever is comfortable. Maybe they reach for the backs of the ankles. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Slowly bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose. And take your flow. Knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. From a downward facing dog, you'll inhale to lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot to the inside of the right thumb. On the inhale, sweep the arms up into your high lunge. Lift up a little bit higher with the hands through the crown of the head. Then exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Start to twist the torso over to the right side, hooking the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. You can stay right here, hands to heart center, or maybe the arms start to split. Maybe the right arm wraps behind the back. If you're feeling really crazy, maybe the left arm starts to wrap underneath the right thigh for a full bind here. Take one more inhale and exhale. Start to bring it back through center. Lift the arms back into your high lunge. Then exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Sit right back down into your chair, guys. Maybe challenge yourself again to come up onto the toes. We'll be here for just another moment. Take an inhale and exhale. Slowly start to release everything back down. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. And we'll take that same twist on the right side. So on the inhale, reach the arms up. Draw the right knee in toward the chest. Then exhale to twist over to the right side. Maybe you stay right here. That's a great variation. Or if you're comfortable, maybe the left hand reaches for the outer corner of the right foot and the right leg starts to extend forward. Great job, guys. Take one more inhale and exhale. Bring it back through center. Place the right foot back down to the mat. And from here, we'll take a ragdoll. So heel toe the feet out to about hips distance. Take a slight bend in the knees and melt the torso forward over the thighs. Hands can reach for opposite elbows. Maybe they interlace behind the neck. One deep inhale here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the feet back into your plank pose and take your flow. Knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. This will be your last vinyasa of the day. Once you're in your downward facing dog, slowly make your way onto the knees. From here, we'll come into a puppy pose. So the knees can come just beneath the hips, toes untucked, hands out in front of you. Then you'll slowly start to crawl the hands forward, keeping the hips aligned just above the knees. Allowing the chest to melt forward toward the mat. Use the exhale to allow the chest to sink a little bit deeper. Maybe you start to come onto tented fingertips for an active puppy pose, allowing the chest to melt down even further. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Slowly start to crawl the hands back in toward the body. Crawl the hands all the way in, coming all the way up onto the knees. And we'll take a few more rounds of a deeper camel here. So again, the hands can come to the hips. And on the inhale, reach to the crown of the head. Start to lean the torso back. Head can start to relax back if it's comfortable. Maybe the hands start to reach for the ankles, allowing the chest to fall even further. slowly start to re-lift the torso. And we'll take one more round. If you're feeling comfortable, maybe the hands can come to heart center this time. Take an inhale, reach to the crown of the head. Start to lean the torso back. Allow the head to relax. Maybe the hands again start to come for the backs of the ankles. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Re-lift the torso. Bring the hands back down to the mat. And from here we'll shift into a seat. Once you're in your seat, take the legs out wide into a straddle. Doesn't have to be your deepest straddle, one that's comfortable and that you can maintain. From here, tent the fingertips on either side of the left leg. Sit up tall and slowly start to crawl the hands forward, folding over the left leg. Allow the exhale to allow you to fold a little deeper over the left leg. From here, start to bring the left arm to the inside of the left leg, drawing the left shoulder down toward the mat. Then on the inhale, sweep the right arm up and over toward the left foot, creating length through the right side body. Maybe the hand reaches for the toes. If not, still sending it in that direction. Feeling the right shoulder draw down and back. Slowly start to re-lift the torso, coming back through center. Take both hands to frame the right leg, sit up tall, and slowly start to crawl the hands forward to fold over the right thigh. Allow the exhale to carry you a little bit deeper into the fold. From here, start to bring the right arm to the inside of the right leg, drawing the right shoulder down toward the mat. Inhale to sweep the left arm up. Left fingers reaching for the right toes, creating length through the left side body. Left shoulder rolls down and back. And slowly start to move it back through center. Sit both legs together, and we'll take one more fold from here. Knees can stay slightly bent if it's more comfortable. Fingers will tent on either side of the legs. Sit up tall, And slowly start to crawl the hands forward, folding over both of the legs. Slowly start to crawl the hands back in toward the body and roll all the way down onto the back. Once you've come onto the back, elevate the legs, elevate the arms up toward the sky, let everything hang heavy here. Maybe circle out the ankles and the wrists a few times. Releasing any tension in the arms and the legs. And shake them out a few times. Release that stagnant energy. And when you're ready, we'll make our way into a happy baby. So hands will reach for the outer edges of both feet. If that's not accessible, hands can reach for the outsides of the shins. Slowly drawing the knees down toward the mat. Gently rocking from side to side. Maybe drawing one knee in toward the chest, extending the other leg, and switching to the other side. Start to draw both knees in toward the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Then from here, take the left hand on the outside of the right knee to slowly draw both knees over to the left side of the mat. Right arm can extend out to the right. Gaze can turn toward the right as well if it's comfortable. Start to feel your body grow heavier. Your limbs sinking into the mat. Slowly start to guide the knees back and towards center. Give yourself another little squeeze. Then take the right hand on the outside of the left knee to slowly draw both knees over to the right. Left arm can extend out to the left. Maybe the gaze turns toward the left as well. Slowly start to guide the knees back in toward the chest. Give yourself one last little squeeze. And then extend both legs long, coming into Shavasana, your final meditation of the practice. Hands can come anywhere that's comfortable. Maybe that's out long, down by the sides, or maybe one over the belly and one over the heart. Start to tune back into the natural rhythm of your breath. Feeling the chest rise with each inhale and fall with each exhale. Continue to deepen the breath, lengthen the breath. Slowly start to wake up the body. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle out the toes. And when you're ready, send both arms long behind you for a morning stretch. You can roll into the fetal position on either side if that's comfortable. And when you're ready, make your way into a seat at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center, eyes closed. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for allowing me to share this space with you. And thank you for letting me serve you. Namaste. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks for being here. I know it's kind of a chilly fall day, but it is fall flow. No one said it was summer flow. So yeah, if that class was anything you liked, we at the Hot Yoga Spot are open at all 5 locations. We have plenty of indoor and outdoor classes, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check that out. And of course, another big thank you to BlueShield of Northeastern New York for putting on this event every year. It's so incredible. Hope to see you all next week for Fall Flow here at the Plaza, 5 p.m. Thank you so much for watching today's class. We hope to see you at Fitness at the Plaza. To pre-register, you can go to empirestateplaza.ny.gov. Hope to see you there.